Are you gonna marry Olav?
Is that a yes?
Uno, dos.
What's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Currently here in Mexico with Olav. I have to be here for 14 days because Olav is coming from Norway to America. I have to quarantine in between America and Europe for 14 days. Even though I am not at home with my usual friends and camera gear, I have been consistent on YouTube now for a solid month and a half, maybe even 2 months. A little Mexico quarantine will not stop me from delivering those videos. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me questions as always for a Q&A-va. Thank you guys so much to anyone who swiped up on my Instagram and asked me a question. Let's go to the couch. Ow, ow. If you look behind me right now, there's a lot going on. It is very beautiful. Unfortunately, we can't film that way because they're playing copywritten music and there are children screaming. Also, Olav is behind the camera filming. Hey! Look at him in his Speedo! Oh!
I'll pop in.
You'll pop in?
I got you.
Okay, let's get into these questions. Has anyone ever said something to you that has stuck with you till today? Yes. In high school, I was bullied and called Twiggy. And, you know, that's just stuck with me ever since. In high school, I remember I was sitting with the boys. It was like freshman year of high school. I didn't like have a crush on any of them, but like they were kind of cute. You know, they were like cool, you know, they played sports, and I was sitting with them, and then they like brought up this one girl, and then one guy was like, yo, like, would you ever think this girl was attractive? And then the other guy was like, ew, no, she's shaped like a stick. I hate girls that are so skinny and like shaped like sticks. And I was dead ass just standing right there next to them like, okay, guess you'll never like me then. Music release date. The people want to know. The music is mastered, the music is ready. All things great take time, and art takes time to perfect. Great things take time. You won't be disappointed though, I will tell you that. Like, I promise, you really will not be disappointed. Who is your celebrity crush? I'm not a big celebrity crush person because if I do have a celebrity crush, I've probably met them and it has killed every ounce of crushness in my body. Timothy Chalamet, I get it. If I took him and then like put him into like Photoshop, sized him up, it would probably be him. Because I get it, you know? Like, I just get it. Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy's a new one. Trying to get Olaf to grow his hair out because he kind of gives me Draco vibes when he has like long hair. And then I'll get the little outfits. I'll get the little like Slytherin outfit. I really like Ravenclaw outfits. I actually just ordered like a cute little Ravenclaw outfit. Even though I'm definitely not a Ravenclaw. Sometimes I think I am, but I think at the end of the day, I'm more of a Gryffindor Slytherin complex. But I do like Ravenclaws. Hufflepuffs, I'm just not like, love to be friends with them, but I know I'm not a Hufflepuff. Don't you feel shy while posting legit whole nudes? Honestly, I don't. Like, if I could post only nudes, I honestly would. Because I think they're so beautiful. I love clothes, but like there's a time and a place. And because I live in California, there's not many opportunities to dress how I want to dress. Because I like cold weather clothes. Makes me feel like a baby. Or like an ancient, like one of those like paintings with like, that's what I feel like when I post it like a nude. Ava, I really want to do modeling, but I'm scared. What if I get rejected? I can't give you the best advice because I'm not a model, but like the modeling industry is so effed up. I've had friends that are so attractive get turned down by like major agencies because they're too tall. Like, what? I've had friends get turned down by agencies that are literally like the most hottest people on Instagram because they're like too muscular. The modeling industry makes no sense, and honestly, like, you just have to find, and again, I'm not a model, so just maybe get some modeling advice from an actual model. But from what I know about it, the modeling industry sucks, but there's also companies and brands that don't care about those standards, and you just have to get past all the BS and all the mean people and find those companies and agencies that like will work with you. This is so weird giving modeling advice. I'm like, agencies, like I've never even stepped foot into a modeling agency. I just have so many friends that model, so I can give you guys like the advice they tell me. No matter what industry you're in, the modeling industry, the cooking industry, people are going to reject you, close the door in your face. It just hurts even more when it has to do with your appearance. Anyone that turns you down and says, you're not cute enough, man, those people. Their idea of beauty is warped from gentrification and classism. If you broke up with Olaf and Brent asked you to be his girlfriend, would you accept it?
You didn't answer.
It would never happen, silly. What do you miss most about pre-corona times? I miss being able to just book a person's mobbing on the jet ski right now. I miss being able to just book a flight with a day's notice and not think anything about it. I miss being in a sweaty, a sweaty, with like a music festival and everyone's just like, woo! And everyone's like, germs are everywhere. Don't you just miss germs? I miss those guys. How do you get your goals done? I feel like when it comes to goal planning, I'm literally the best at it. Like, no lie, I do feel like I'm honestly like so good at goal planning. First step is to write it down. Like, if you have a dream, a goal, something you want to get done, you have to write it down. Then after you write it on paper, what I like to do is break that goal down into smaller goals. Say for example, I want to like be in like a magazine. I'll have like be in a magazine as like the top goal. And then underneath that goal, I'll write down all the steps I need to take to like get to be in a magazine. So then I'll write down like what do I have to do? Like, what types of people get into magazines? And then from there, I'll write down smaller goals and be like, okay, I'm gonna write a story and then I'm gonna pitch it to this person. One goal could break down into like 100 different actions. If you do those actions and you break it down to like the literal smallest thing, you will be in a magazine. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's like performing at Coachella. If you break down every single thing you can think of that anyone has done to get to that goal, I promise you, you will get it. I remember when I started YouTube, never in my life did I ever think I would hit 10 million subscribers. I wrote down 100 subscribers, broke down that goal, then I wrote down 1,000, then I wrote down 10,000, then I wrote down 250,000, and then 1 million. I found the cycle. It was literally just writing down the exact number that you wanted to hit, and I swear I went from 100 subscribers to 10 million. That's not everything that went into it, but that was like a big part of it, was like prioritizing my goals. If I didn't do that, I don't even know where I'd be, but I would not be where I am. What's your favorite thing about Olav? Well, let's get him in here. Olaf's here! Woo! He's shy. Well, guys, meet my boyfriend Olav. Olav doesn't speak English because he's Norwegian, so he actually can't understand anything I'm saying. Yeah?
Ja, det er ikke noe stress det.
He was teaching me some Norwegian earlier yesterday. Shitteliterpike! Someone asked, what's my favorite thing about Olav? So I thought maybe we could...
So I just have to sit here and listen to you.
My favorite thing about Olav is how... I've had boyfriends that are funny. I've had boyfriends that are hot. But I have not had boyfriends that are compassionate and will do anything for you. You are all three, my guy.
Ooh.
You are all three. Seriously though, Olaf is like the entire package. Olaf has a job.
You actually told me once the only requirement you have is that I have a legit job.
I'm tired of dating these boys that are whack and don't have jobs and just sit in my house all day and eat my groceries and don't pay no rent. I hated that. And Olaf came around and he has a job.
Still don't pay rent.
What's your favorite thing about me?
You're a boss. That's probably the one thing that really sticks out, but be a boss and have so much going on at the same time and always kill it in what you do and do it the right way and actually care about people along the way. I having a hard time sometimes to shut off the work and personal. I feel like you have a better balance and I have a lot to learn about that.
Are you ever gonna get married? No. No, I do not want that. Neither does Olaf.
Yeah. That.
How is 2021 going for you? Okay, well, it started off with a little dose of food poisoning, a little sprinkle of constipation. I pooped for the first time today in 5 days. Oh my god, biggest lie you've ever told. I have a good one. I started dating this guy in high school and he'd never even kissed a girl, and I had ran all 4 bases. And he was like, when we like lose our virginity together, like I want it to be special. And I was like, yeah. And like I waited 4 months with him because like I was like, we have to be ready. I just didn't want him to think I was a hoe. When he finally lost his V card, he thought that I was losing mine with him. He's like, does it hurt? And I was like,
Does he know that now?
no, he will die in his grave thinking that we lost it. Yeah.
No.
That's not even a big deal.
So he's been like telling all his friends like we lost it together.
Okay, but that was high school. He doesn't care.
Eric, if you're out there.
Eric. When we first started dating, we were on different planes and he was on the football team and there was one guy on the football team that I hooked up with. When I started dating this new guy, they were both on the football team together in their little like boys locker room getting ready for like practice. As like football player boys do, this guy starts talking. He's like, oh, I hooked up with your girlfriend like in front of everyone on the football team. And like my sweet little boyfriend was like, no, you didn't. Like she would never do that. And all the boys were like, hey, like you hooked up with your girl. And he's like, no, she didn't. So he runs to me after football practice and he's like, so-and-so on the football team was saying that you hooked up with him and like everyone was laughing at me. And I wanted a boyfriend so bad. I start crying and I'm like, boys are so mean. Why would they say that? Why would they make up such a lie? And he's like, it's okay, babe. I believe you. Like, why would I believe them over you? Like, you're my girl. I fully convinced him that that never happened. I haven't done anything like that ever since though. It was my first high school boyfriend and my only high school boyfriend. And no, actually that's a lie. My first high school boyfriend, I was in love with him for 4 years. It's just a little pattern of mine. But anyway. I really wanted a boyfriend to get over the heartbreak that I was, experiencing by being in love with the same guy for 4 years of high school. It was senior year and I had to do what I had to do and I lied and I'd do it again. And I got away with it and we had a beautiful 2-year relationship.
Built on a lie.
So now you guys know my boyfriend. This is Olaf. He's not a Russian mob leader and he's not bald and now you guys know Olaf is nothing to be afraid of. Oh no, now they're blasting music.
Oh wow.
Let's do a little
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I'll send you the invoice. Thank you for pretending to be my boyfriend. So they just started blasting music outside and we don't want to get copyrighted. Hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. This is our hotel room. If you see anything weird, no you didn't. Comment down below some more videos for me to do with Olaf because I think we can convince him to do anything. Right, Paige? I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys next week for a new video. Be there, be square. And you don't want to be square because this is 2020. We circle. Bye guys!
La primera vez que te veía, supe que era la mujer para mí. Nunca tuve ni una duda, no. Y ahora vos tenés mi corazón. Dale, nena, contame lo que te gusta de mí. Dale, nena, mostrame lo que te hace feliz.